Coming at you, buddy.
Right at me. Oh, everyone gets mad because I dragged the snake. And that's not getting the snake.
He seems a little chiller, maybe.
He is a little bit chiller.
Our animal mission is simple. Education in action, conservation in action. This is Kamp Kenan.
What? Famous last words. I'm mustard. I got mustard. All right, everyone. So we're bringing out the Indian. Little update. Here she is, hanging about. Beautiful snake. Whew. Still a lot of work, but as you can see, I've been pulling her out a bunch more when I clean the enclosure. She's doing better. She took some food. I'm happy about that. It was a long time coming. She ate a small rodent. She still has that defensive head pattern, but you know what? We didn't see many strikes, which is good. We're gonna get her weight back up. She's not completely underweight, in my opinion. It's just a matter of making sure she feels comfortable eating. There's that weird, she has such a strange gait, you know? Whoop, there's the first strike. Whoa, whoa! That's good fun. That's a good screenshot if I ever saw one. Now, many of you guys remarked that by pulling her on the dirt, I was hurting her. No, this is a snake that crawls through the thorny brush, gravel, rocks. Their skin's pretty tough. I'm also lifting a lot of her weight off of her. And as you can see, this is definitely a bit more calmed down, in my opinion. Now, she's looking at me, I'm looking at her. But right now, until I move, there's really no defensiveness here. So I'm gonna squat down, and my guess is once I squat down, she's gonna pay attention to me. And she may turn towards me or strike or try and get away. 3 things, you ready? Let's squat down, and nothing. So that's good too. So she's just hanging out, but let's hang out with each other. She gets used to me, I get used to her. I love it. I mean, I think it's a beautiful snake. These guys like it a little bit cooler, as we learned. We're in the winter months now. In the summer, the reason she wasn't eating in the summer was because it was so hot in that room that she may have just gone into a type of dormancy where some reptiles will actually go dormant if it gets too hot because the climate isn't to their liking, so they'll go into a state of estivation. Now, Tom's moving up close and he's gonna get me bit, okay? That's usually how it goes. The cameraman gets me in trouble, but right now everyone's happy. Maybe you guys can't really see her face. Tom, go ahead and move over here a little bit so you can see her face and watch what happens. And you should also remember that Tom's deathly afraid of snakes, but I think he's doing a great job. He's within 4 foot of the snake, so that's pretty cool.
That's her striking distance.
Well, yeah, but not in that position. She'd have to turn and be facing you like she is right now, but she's not. So she's just kind of hanging out.
She could reach you.
She can definitely reach me.
This guy, that was not cool. That guy just freaked me out. But I should get is your over shoulder angle, so when she does strike, I can get the bird's eye view.
That's right, but I'll run right over you, buddy. I'll be up and down you and lickety split. Anyway, things are cool. Let's see if I let her down. Now she's flicking a little bit more. She's tensing up. Let her feel a little bit secure. Come on. But it's definitely a nice snake, man.
Beautiful.
Good grief, huh? So much excitement. Anyhow, we love to do updates on the channel, so that's what's going on right now. You're getting an update of the angry Indian python. Not quite as angry. How about the discontent Indian python? The ill-tempered Indian python, we'll title this video. So she's getting better. But again, I like to get my snakes out. I like them to kind of see sunlight, be out here, move around.
Well, let me ask you, what's the next step now?
Well, the
What
next
do you
step,
need to do?
what I really need to do is I need to set up a new enclosure. But there's so much stuff going on here at Kamp Kenan. But one of the things I talked about is once that big rec pond is done, around the vicinity of the rec pond, I think it would be cool to have enclosures just built into the landscape. So I'd like to bring some of the snakes out in that area, and the Indian python would certainly be one
So
of
maybe
them.
like 2 months from now,
A couple
she
months, could have an outdoor enclosure.
and that'll change her attitude. Maybe she'll just.
Well, I don't know if it'll change her attitude, but I don't really care about her attitude.
She'll be
I'm
healthier.
happy that she's cantankerous, if you will. I just want her to be a healthy animal. It's taken a while to get her to eat. I'm really excited that it finally happened. We had to use a live rodent. It was a small meal. I want to get her eating larger meals. She can take a small or medium-sized rabbit. That would be kind of the perfect scenario. And then once you get a snake like this that had been living, my buddy Tom Crutchfield's, for a long time in an open air enclosure, putting her in a vision cage probably depressed her a bit. And it stinks. I don't like to depress my animals, but you know, it's what I had for her. So we're gonna get a lot going on in 2019, everybody. As you can see, I'm not joking. I'm not joking around here. The camp is going through a major metamorphosis. We are gonna be building, creating new habitats for the snakes. That's one of my prime goals for 2019. So mark my words, the snakes are gonna have massive upgrades here at the camp. I think you guys will be stoked, and we'll have that all for you soon.
How much weight do you think she lost?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. She's still pretty heavy. I mean, it's hard to tell how much weight she lost. I didn't get a weight when I got her.
Right.
But looking at her,
She looks thinner to me.
yeah, well, you know, it's taken a while before she actually took some food. So it is what it is. But at least, like I said, we got her eating. So that's the prime thing to putting weight back on them, right? So there you have it. There's the update of the Angry Indian Python. I'm Kenan. You're watching the channel. If you like what you see, go on over to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan. Head over to Instagram @Kamp Kenan, and you can follow along there. And of course, go to the Kamp Kenan Army channel for more fun and exclusive content. Yeah, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. Highway to the danger zone.